Welcome home, all of my divine loves and my divine lovettes. You guys, we're moving on over to this channel for a second or two, as I've been letting you guys know that there's a lot going on with that other channel. I'm not sure what it is. I believe it's extensive hacking or whatever. I just went into something that said new beginnings here. Yeah. So there's some new beginnings all about this life. Number one, new beginnings. So welcome, you guys. I love you guys from the door to the floor. Need I say more? For those of you who do not know who I am a medium, a spiritual reader, a spiritual consultant, if you will. Um, since about officially on YouTube for like 5 years. Okay. Every time I make a video, my neighbors get noisy and loud. Some people only want the energy to pertain to them. You know, they can come and ask you questions, but no one else can, right? They can utilize your abilities, but no one else can. They rather shut your channel down, but they can use this and use that, right? Or something of that nature. So I've been everything from shadow band on down, but it's only by persons who are, you know, not spiritually well. And that's okay too, because we all have a journey, and a route to take. And I love you guys in spite of, because I know you're in a lot of pain, whoever you are, right? So, nevertheless, I'm going to get right into it because I started this channel. It's only like I can make a certain length of time on this channel. Certain videos can only go up on this channel. I have a life or death message like I always do. This message has now been like 3 days. It's been a little girl who she's trapped in a facility, a lab, and yeah, she's trapped in a facility, a lab, and that lab is somewhere in California. And I had the name of the lab. I don't have it before me now, and I'm afraid to move a little bit. One second, you guys, because I have to give it to you because this message has been going for 3 days. Now, how my energy works is a lot of times it's before the actual happen. You know, Divine Spirit told me when I was younger, danger is only best when it's forewarned, right? So, because we're a few minutes in, let me go ahead and try to give you the name of the lab that's coming up. I'm a bit of a neat freak too. I just had to move my bed around. I was like, oh, I don't like to move my bed around. Okay. Oh yeah. So I hope I left it in here because I usually look up things because when Divine Spirit tell me something, he tells me the location, and you guys know how it goes. How he told me to start this channel, which is only my uh Uno cards 5 years ago. He told me to focus on the numbers, signs, and synchronicities as he does the birth date, the expiration date, and all the little DNA codes. So that's the message I got 5 years ago. And that's when I started doing things as so. Yeah, because I'm scared to do otherwise. I don't play around when the Most High gives a message. So this little girl, she's about 8 years old. I do know that. And the name of okay, so this lab is like Mount Zion Lab. And it's crazy because Divine Spirit told me what this lab does. And this lab has something to do with that. Right. So and a lot of you guys, I've predicted so much. If you look at the LOVE, capital U, capital DIVINE tarot channel, you'll see all of my downloads because I have a playlist and the downloads are in the playlist. Or you could just simply go down and look at all the videos. But the downloads, are like anywhere from earthquakes to White House threats to whatever. So divine spirits give me things, and these things I can't lay down with you guys. I cannot. I can't sleep by it. I'm hoping the time frame does not allow. So it's saying it's a Mount Zion lab is a diagnostic laboratory receiving hospital. Now, scientific researchers. Okay, yes. Now, what's happening here, and I got to make it real brief because this is my only outlet, because, it hurt me years ago when I couldn't do this, to predict the crash at, in DC. It was a crash with Fort Totten Station subway crash. I called my coworker to tell my coworker that that train was going to crash, and that's when I revealed my gifts to her. It's kind of hard when you have gifts a certain, level, and people may not understand, or they take it to the negative light, into witchcraft and voodoo stuff, all kinds of sick stuff, instead of just simply God consciousness. And we are all connected to a source, but you have to pay attention. You have to be obedient, and you have to treat your temple right. Bottom line, so that is real simple. Now, all I'm trying, and you cannot be distracted. That's another thing. So, um, that hurt me years ago, and then a couple of other things. But you guys have to look at the other channel. Hopefully, it will not be long. Google will not let me wait longer than 30 days to retrieve my channel. Okay, I'm shocked that it's taken that long as well. But nevertheless, you guys, the little girl who she pulled me into the darkness. They have her dark in a dark thing, and at some point they tape up her mouth. Okay, when she's not eating and stuff like that, but they tape up her mouth when she finished to make sure she doesn't scream. She's in a dark part of that lab or facility. And the one that came up to me, it came up Mount Zion's lab. This one that came up, I hope I don't go past these minutes. It is, it's not showing me the location, but before it was, it's a location somewhere. Okay. Um, I don't know. Is it the streets of change? Okay, no worries. I'm trying to see if I can at least get to the area or location, but it's called Mount Zion. Now, what it told me through her messaging is that, okay, it told me that her mother is very upset because she thinks that the father of one of the children or something, or oh, she thinks that. Thank you, thank you. To see how divine spirit does, I'm so grateful. I cannot express my gratitude. However, because I have it written down as well, but I'm just going off the top, trying to give you this guys really, really fast. Anywho, it's hard to talk in 15 minutes, but nevertheless, you guys, she's in a dark hole, and her spirit just reached out to me. She was like, if we're real, if it's real, people, that also are like us, please hear her. She's really counting on us. And I'm reaching out because her mother is guilty, because her mother is not counting her out as missing. Her mother has her in this lab in the dark, hiding, because she wants to do scientific tests on her to see if um, the father is a donor to someone else or something like that. Oh, yeah. So it's something like that. It's like a triangle, you guys. It's the woman here, and this is a mad woman. She works in that building, and she's holding that child hostage inside that building, and no one knows. And somehow, oh, okay, thank you, Divine Spirit. So she's a stepmother, and somehow she's appointed in that family. But to her, it's like she knows that that child is it belongs to that man some kind of way. But she does not know that the man was a donor for this child. But it's so much that's leaking out to her that she has to go through this mad scientist like behavior to study this child. So this child is begging for help, and her life is at stake. So if we see a child unfortunately pass away, 8 years old, because it's showing me 8 years old. I saw something that said 14, but however, Divine Spirit has declared she's 18 years old. Now they may not find her till she's 14 years old. This woman is crazy. Okay. I don't know what she's going to do with the body or what have you. But 8 years old, she's in a lab. So you guys hold on to that. Take that with you as you will. This is my only way of getting this out of me because I am a messenger. I love you guys. All right, this is where we disappear. I hope the message is clear. One.